Yo, peace, this is Allstars.
Oh, this is G1.
Together we rebel Diaz. And when we out here in ATL anywhere, we watching Ghost Camp 7. That's where it's at.
Peace. Power, let's get it.
Peace.
Oh!
Zulu Nation in the house. Let's go.
Yes. Come and say, come to the teacher. Come and say, come to the teacher. Come and say, come to the teacher. Come to the teacher. Come to the teacher. Come and say, come to the teacher. Come and say, come to the teacher. Come and say, come to the teacher. Come to the teacher. Come to the teacher. They bust up on the scene around 1986. A few hit records got me started real quick. I represent the Bronx, but I am a New Yorker. All vegetarian, never eat pork or chicken in a bottle. Yes, my brain starts clicking, just like the gears of the watch top ticking. I never lose time, cause the rhyme is all digital. For suckers like you, I turn the power of the critical on every playlist. Waxing at anus, suckers are professionals. Bring down the decimal point every time you subtract an MC. People look at me, P-R-E-T, teaching suckers like you.
The main thing right now is the 10th element, right? The 10th element, right? So everybody knows that hip hop has 9 elements right now, right? You know that.
Speak.
And the 9th element ends at street entrepreneurialism. That's the 9th element right now. So on April the 21st, the 10th element is going to be inducted into the culture of hip hop,
which is
health and wellness, right? So from that point on, hip hop will have this 10th element in its time, because you're seeing the passing of the ones that tend to get a little bit older and didn't deal with the health beforehand, right? So we gotta end the cycle before. It's really not even a cycle, with hip hop only being 42 going on 43 years old.
That's right.
It's not even really a cycle. So this is a good thing that we could catch it before it comes a cycle. You know, it's a cycle in the black community. It's a cycle in the brown and black community. It's a cycle in low impoverished and in, you know, disenfranchised communities, but
oppressed people.
Respect this brother right
you know, but as far as hip hop's only 42 going on 43 years old, so we really can't say that there's a cycle of bad health in our culture, which is the good point right now that I'm trying to make, that all we got to do is just realize, embrace this 10th element, and all of the other 9 elements will fall in place like domino pieces, I promise you. You know what I'm saying? Health is wealth. You know what I mean? And it's not just physical health, it's mental health. Because a lot of us deal with mental illnesses from post-traumatic whatever. You know what I'm saying? It goes as far back as post-traumatic slave syndrome, but it comes all the way up to today. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's a major thing, that when we're dealing with the mental illness, which is always getting looked over. So right now, you know, 30% of the inmates, brown and black inmates right now, 30% of those inmates are considered to have mental illness. You know what I'm saying? And so with illness, then you're not healthy. You're not well. You know, so we gotta engage this whole mindset of health, and not just the body. We can't forget the head. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know some boxers say, like, hit the body and the head will follow. That's right. You know what I mean? The head will die. But we gotta really think about the head in this equation, a fraction of things, you know?
I'm glad that you are focusing on that.
That's right.
We tend to forget. So I'm glad Zulu Nation is representing that and bringing that to the forefront.
And it's really not Zulu Nation. It's a bunch of Zulus who had came in conjunction with.
Okay.
You know, so we have sponsors from Whole Foods. We got Bruce T now. Bruce Lee. He got a tea called Bruce T. You know, so they sponsored us, right? So you got a lot of healthy, conscious-minded organizations and companies seeing the value in what we're doing, where hip-hop is the only thing that touches everybody right now.
Indeed.
Right? Other than, you know, breathing air and eating food. It spreads quicker than anything. Right? So at this point, we do have this opportunity to totally infuse and engage our community with the best things ever in life, which is to be healthy.
We got Kelly Glow in the house.
What up?
MC extraordinaire.
Yeah.
PhD doctrine.
That's right.
Mafia.
That's right.
Hip hop. So tell us more about you, Kelly. I mean, I know about you, but let the people know about you.
Yeah, so this is Kelly Glow, aka Miss Glow, aka the hip hop doctor. Peace to everybody here at Georgia Tech and everybody listening now. I have mad respect for education, you know what I'm saying? So much so that I went all the way and got my doctorate.
That's right.
Just finished last December.
So you are Dr.
That's
Dr.
right.
Glow right now?
That's right. AKA Dr. Glow. And my topic was hip hop. You feel me? So
right.
using that in the schools and with Zulu Nation being in the house tonight, you know, we have a responsibility, you feel me, to like educate people that this is not, you know what I'm saying, just shucking and jiving. This is a culture. Hip hop is something that we do, right? No, like it's something we live, right? Rap is something we do. You know what I'm saying? And I got a lot of pushback from my professors when I told them that I wanted to focus on hip hop. You know, they were trying to tell me that it wasn't enough information out there. You know, that it hadn't been around long enough and all of that. So I had to really like dig deep, soul search. But once I got out there and I did a search on hip hop, and the search came back with like 14,000 hits. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so many people right now that hip hop has grown up. My brother Methuzulah just told you it's like 40 something years old right now. You know what I'm saying? It's 42, 43, right? So what happens is a lot of people that grew up in the culture now, we're putting ourselves in positions. We are now presidents of businesses, and we are principals in schools and leaders and all of this stuff, but we still carry that hip hop with us.
Rebel Diaz now, that's great.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Straight from where?
Peace.
We came from the Bronx. We've been in the Bronx 12 years. You know, we rep Chicago and the Bronx.
Where
Okay.
y'all gonna be at tomorrow?
In Chicago.
Well,
We actually gonna we leaving at 5 in the morning because we're gonna be in Chicago with the Chicago Teachers Union and the rest of the community shutting the whole city down, demanding, you know what I'm saying?
it's big things happening in the
Yeah.
Chi tomorrow in the sense that, you know what I'm saying, the teachers are striking. There's a fiscal crisis in the state of Illinois, and it's affecting families. And, you know, that's happening on nationwide.
so
So
we gonna be there to shut it down.
we're going to go over there and support our
Okay.
peoples in the Chi.
So let's rewind real quick. This is Rebel Diaz in ATL right now.
Yeah.
They just came from Emory. They just rocked the show.
Oh,
Big shout out,
word.
man,
You
to the
went to
kids.
my alma mater?
Oh, that's where you went?
Get
Yeah.
outta here.
Yeah, they had,
Right.
it was a week in honor of the farm workers. You know what I'm saying? They're doing a lot of work for farm worker justice and, you know, fair food and all that, and making sure that the people that pick our fruits and vegetables get treated right.
Of
with
course.
justice and paid. So we came to rock out, and Mafioso was our DJ for the night.
And I gotta say something, cause we ain't ever rock with Mafioso like that without no type of practice. Mafioso came and bodied it.
Man.
is good for that.
He's a professional.
He'll do that.
Yo.
That's just a real DJ. for you.
getting the scratch
Exactly.
on.
Yeah, man.
Yo, so for real, peace to WREK. Thank you for having us.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yo.
This is just a bum rush on the show. You know what I'm saying? But since
I was like,
wonderful
yo,
things are happening
I was
in
like,
Atlanta,
yo, you
let's
sure
just-
we could go over there? He was like, we going right now.
And I gotta show love too, because I know the Zulus is in the building, and you know
Big up Zulu Nation.
we over here coming from the South Bronx, and we got a lot of love for the Zulu Nation as a community institution. You know what I'm saying? That's kept the culture alive, and and you know, they just this week in the Bronx had a conversation about water and the situation that's happening in Flint and the realities that's happening all across our nation. So we come from the X and we showing love to the Zulus out here and definitely to all our people.
Poetic shakedown, 52 pick up a stick, I'm so good on the full face down. The ammo to keep the people stepping, breaking open the vault because I'm like a verbal assault weapon. I'm mathematical, acrobatical. Attack the whack, get rap to the maximum. Be strung like your tongue out when you heard the style that I brought out. I think it was come out my mouth when I stick my tongue out on the atmosphere. Take a good look at what's happening here. On the microphone, I'm rapping. Got them sticking them up, breaking them, shaking them up and bashing them. Lyric dictator, the aviator, I'm catching them. All beware to prepare for the guillotine. Rhymes to express, expert, extreme. Be up the bar with wisdom and intellect. Detaching one's head directly from one's neck. Still, I've been yelling and drilling your brain like I'm feeling a game in the darkness. Spark the literature for sure.